In today's video of Kenza teaching a bunch of security stuff, we'll be talking about malwares. So what is a malware? How can I tell that there's an infection? And have a look at the different types of malwares. So a malware is the contraction between malicious and software. It's a blanket term for any kind of software, application, code that has malicious intent. It seeks to invade, damage, or disable computers, systems, networks, mobile devices, and so on. The motivation for threat actors to create malware can vary from making money off its victim, sabotaging their ability to work, making a political statement, and much more. So, how can I tell that one of my devices is infected? So, there are many indicators. I'm going to talk about some of them. So, if your system slows down, or if the system crashes, or if there is a mysterious loss of disk space, if the browser settings have been changed and you didn't change them, or the antivirus stops working and losing access to files or to entire systems. So there are more than that, but these are like the first you can think of. There are many types of malware. We're going to see some of them. So the first one would be ransomware. A ransomware is a malware that locks a user out of their files and or devices, and they demand payment, aka a ransom. That's why it's named ransomware, to restore access. For example, last summer, the Centre Hospitalier Sud-Francilien Hospital, which is a 1,000 bed hospital, got hit by a $10 million ransomware attack. They had to send patients to other establishments and postpone appointments for surgeries. You can read more about it in the link that's in the description. Then there's Trojans. Trojans, like the mythological story, a Trojan horse or a Trojan is a malware that uses deception and social engineering to trick users into running seemingly benign programs. Viruses are malwares that attach themselves to another program or document, which can replicate and spread after a person runs it first. So a virus needs a host to system to replicate and an action from a user to spread from one system to another. So you can think of email with an infected file attached, or a USB stick with the infected file, and etc. Worms are a type of malware that is similar to viruses, but doesn't need a host system and is capable of spreading across a network and any systems connected to the network without user actions. Potentially unwanted programs, or PAPs, or also called potentially unwanted applications, are programs that may include advertising, toolbars, and pop-ups that are unrelated to the software downloaded and installed, and PAPs often come bundled with other software that you install. Fileless viruses, or fileless malware, is a type of malicious code that works directly within computer's memory instead of the hard drive. In other words, it does not require an attacker to install any code on the target system. Some examples of fileless frameworks there are like Metasploit, Cobalt Strike, and so on and so forth. Command and control, or also called C2 or CNC, is a centralized server, a computer that attackers use to issue commands to control bots, as well as receive stolen data from them. A botnet is a network of infected computers with malware that are controlled by a bot herder. The bot herder uses the compromised computers, also called bots from the word robot, to launch large scale attacks on a specific target. They are controlled by using a C2 server. Crypto malware is a form of malware that enables an attacker to carry out criminal crypto mining activity by using users' devices to mine cryptocurrencies without their consent, or knowledge. These attacks use significant resources from victims' computers. Then there's the logic bombs. It's a malicious program that triggers after a period of time based on a specific set of conditions. It can be a date or a set of actions. It stays dormant until the condition specified is met. Spyware is a type of malware that spies on a user's activity to collect credentials, usernames, password, credit card numbers, and other data, and send them to advertisers, data collection firms, or malicious third parties for profit. A keylogger is a malicious software designed to secretly monitor and log all keystrokes, usernames, passwords, sensitive information, etc. Captured files can be uploaded to a remote location, emailed, or stored locally for later retrieval. So I talked about keylogger as malicious software, but there are also hardware keyloggers. But because we are talking about malwares, that's why I only talked about this type of keylogger. There's also the remote access Trojan or RAT. They are malwares that provide the capability for attacker to gain unauthorized access to the victim's PC and remotely control it. And the last one we are going to see is a backdoor. So it refers to any type of method by which authorized and unauthorized users are able to bypass normal security measures and gain high level or user access. In other words, root or admin access on a computer system. So thank you for watching till the end. I hope you learned something new. As always, you'll find the references used for this video in the description. Hope you have a good week. See you next week. Enjoy. Bye.